The scars on this man's face show him to be an Igbo from one of the tribes to the east of Benin with whom the Bini had many wars.
Watch the next documentary and understand the storyline behind it. The saying said, "Is an Igbo man from the other side of the southeastern Benin, which the Benin has many wars with." The question is this: has the Benin ever fought a war with the southeastern Igbo? Or is it talking about the war between the Benins and the Bulukus, the war between the Benins and the Igbos of Eka, the wars between the Benins and Igbos of Ewanke, the war between the Benins and Umuezechime, the war between the Benins and Okwane people? You must understand the Igbo man they are talking about first. Watch it. That point you need to note in that documentary is that they talk about how Oba conquered so many places to Benin, the Benin Republic today, which is the boundary between Nigeria and Eko. If you remember, the Benin claimed to be the one to found Lagos. But you see, despite all the places they conquered, nobody in those areas claimed to be from Benin. Because if you conquer a place, it means that people are already staying there before you come. So if you conquer to Niger, that is with the Portuguese, you're able to hold our people and sell them as slaves and all those things. Yes, it becomes an empire. But that doesn't mean that we are Benin. That doesn't mean that we are not Igbo. You conquer a part of Igbo land does not mean that we are not Igbo. Just as you conquer those people in Benin, today they are not claiming Benin. Those in Benin Republic, those in Ondo, those in Lagos are not claiming Benin. They know they are Yorubas. These are the problems we have. Where if the story give you the credit that you are the one that conquered those places, no problem. But you don't need to now say because you conquer our place, we automatically become Britain. Conquer Nigeria does not mean that Nigeria automatically become British government. This is what we're talking about. Even Britain conquer Benin. Can Britain come and say that when they conquer Benin and take the Oba of Benin to exile, that the Benin people are Britain? Watch the document. I will talk more.
The roof of the palace at that time was surmounted by a huge bronze bird. Below it, a great python, also of bronze, sprawls down over the wooden shingles. The pillars supporting the roof were covered with plaques, and the entrance to the palace was permanently guarded by warriors. One Oba was said to be able to raise an army of 100,000 men within 24 hours. Many plaques record their victories. This is a prisoner with a brutal sword wound across his chest. The scars on this man's face show him to be an Igbo from one of the tribes to the east of Benin with whom the Bini had many wars. When this plaque was made, the Portuguese had been in touch with the kingdom for something like a century, and they too appear on the plaques. They're shown with such accuracy that it's possible to date them from the details of their clothing. This man must have been in Benin in the early 16th century. He's armed with an elegant sword. But the Portuguese had more advanced and effective weapons than that. They brought cannons and muskets, the first guns that the Bini had seen, and they had crossbows. The Oba persuaded them to join his army, and with them on his side he became one of the most powerful rulers in West Africa, conquering an empire that stretched for 200 miles along the coast from the frontier of present-day Dahomey to the banks of the Niger River. The Portuguese were seeking ivory, pepper, and above all, slaves. The Oba supplied them, and in exchange obtained metal. One of the attendants waiting on this chief carries what was to become the standard currency on the coast, a European-made ingot of bronze, a manila. And metal from overseas is still eagerly sought after today.
Whatsoever you call mystery is something you have not understood yet. Once you understand that thing and you say, okay, is that what you mean? The mystery behind it vanishes away. All you need in life is understanding. No wonder the Holy Book say, in all you are getting, get understanding. It is understanding that many of us are no more discussing about using picture to kill human being. Without even argument, we now know that nobody can kill people through picture. You know, there's a time even people don't like people watching their picture. You snap picture, you don't want people to watch it because you feel like they can use your picture to seduce you, they can use your picture to marry you, they can use your picture to kill you. But today, the mystery is out to the point that if you snap a picture put on social media and nobody likes it, you'll be the one to be angry. There was a time diary secret is a mystery. When people read your diary, you are angry. Why do you go to my secret? Why do you open my diary? Today, people want people to read their secret. When they write comment on social media and you do not read it, you do not like it, they will be angry. You are my friend, you see my post, you are not liking it. Time has changed events. Time exposes mystery. Whatever that is hidden will be exposed under the sun. It's a saying that nothing is hidden under the sun. It's not like the sun will go and be opening secret, no. But as day and night go, time passes. People begin to question it. People begin to reason behind it. And that's why everything in the 21st century is made open. It's not just the coming of social media, but time opens things up. The canker worms, the palmer worms have been open, and people are looking at the worms and studying how they come to become worm. This is what we are telling you. Who is an Ekaman or Enu Animan or Okwu Animan, even Ogba, Ndoni, Eche, Ikwere, that are denying you Igbo. It is because of time that is making us discuss it now. It might be a hidden thing, a mystery before, but now time has exposed it. It now becomes so open. And even when you are denying, the evidence are proving and staring at you. The video you watch talks about an Igbo man being put in archive in Benin. Who Igbo man are they talking about? Is it the Southeastern Igbo? Of course, everybody knows the history. And that documentary that you watch was an interview of the Oba in the 1960s. They were showing things in the museum, and they show an Igbo man. They show the tribal mark of that Igbo man. I've told you people that if you think that we Anioma people are not Igbo, why are we not having the same tribal mark with the Benins? The tribal mark already is different. Look at this picture of an Igbo man in 1910. See the picture, see in dreadlock. See how he dress. It's quite different. We are always different in dressing, in tribal mark, in dancing, in language, in names, in our culture, in our tradition, in food. So I don't know how you believe that fabricated story that you are a Benin descendant. Because once you say you're a Benin descendant, I've repeatedly explained this, you automatically a Benin person. That's what it means. Now, if you ask yourself, which Igbo man are they talking about in that place? Then some people will come and say, we have been able to let you see that we are not having anything in conjunction with Benin. You are not saying a car is a car. A car is not Igbo. Like this one say, you are forcing everybody to be Igbo. I have not used knife. I have not held anybody's hand. I have not threatened anybody that if you are not Igbo, you will die. If you are not Igbo, this will happen to you. The Oba and his elders are threatening the Wanke. The Benins are telling them that if they are not accepting to be Benin, they will chase them out of Benin. Who is actually forcing people? This is how you will do that you want to lose the Wanke to the Benins because of your self-hate on your people. Meanwhile, like I said before, it is only the poor that keep denying their identity, while the rich are accepting their identity. You might think it's politics when Okowa, who is a rich person, accepts his Igbo's identity during the election. You might think it's the politics. Is this one that I'm seeing here, that an Ekaman is the Igbo PG in Jos? Is it by politics too? I'm asking a question. Look at that post. In Jos, the Igbo Union is the Aneka man that is their leader. The rich always accept their identity. It is always the poor that will be having 2 MBM coming online and be shouting, I am Randy Igbo. You are forcing us to be Igbo. Who is forcing you? Igbo people want to do. You that doesn't have land are calling that Igbo people want to collect your land. Meanwhile, you are using this ideology and be giving authority to the Benin. They are not claiming a banker. And I've said it time with that number. How I wish we are in the old bundle. Let them extend the hand they are giving to the banker, to the cars. Let them suspend your king and take over your land. Maybe you'll be happy. You will know why you need to accept your Igbo-ness. I'm out of here, Joe.